Gay Fanatic.
Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan the Game, and also the Rebel YouTube Underground. I am back with yet another video, and you see the title. Yes, we are going to be talking about Back 4 Blood. So if you are not in tune with what Back 4 Blood is a game made by Turtle Rock Studios, the original creators of the Left 4 Dead series. You know, Left 4 Dead 1 to the zombie survival game where you go from point A to point B instead of just shooting them all in one area and just waiting for hordes to come to you, which is extremely boring. Shouts to you Call of Duty zombie lovers. But we've been waiting for a sequel to Left 4 Dead 2. We've been waiting for years. Unfortunately, Valve does not know how to count to 3. They only know how to get to 2. So we only had Left 4 Dead 2. We only have Half-Life 2. You dig? You see how it goes? But Turtle Rock decided they were going to break apart. After they made Evolve and failed viciously, they decided to break apart and make their own game, which is the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, named Back 4 Blood. So last week, the closed beta dropped. Shout out to my man KillerFam69. He gave your boy a code. I went home, downloaded that. Make sure to go check out his YouTube channel, his streams. He does his thing over there. Make sure to check him out. I'm going to post a picture of his channel, his YouTube channel, or something like that. Check him out. But shout out to my man. He gave me a code. He's been giving me codes for years for these video games out here. We got on. We played it. I had to see what it was like because I had some bad vibes about the game when I first saw the gameplay that they showed us back a few months ago. Like I was like, I don't know, man. Something looks a little weird about this game. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but I was willing to try it out. And I'm just going to be the first one to tell you guys, this ain't it. This ain't it. I'm sorry, Turtle Rock. This ain't it, bro. I'm sorry. You guys need to go back to the drawing board. And the game just went gold. So they already going to release the game. I don't know why. They need to hold this game back, man. It's just some problems. And I'm going to go over some of the issues. So first things first, I just want to tell you the game is beautiful. It uses the Unreal Engine. So the graphics look nice. They look nice. Other than some of the effects look like they didn't try it all. And this is the problem with the game. It looks beautiful, but it does not feel beautiful. It does not feel like it has that AAA polish. It feels like a indie title with a small group of 15 developers who created this game. It does not feel like a huge group of people, you know, who made Left 4 Dead finish this game, because Left 4 Dead feels polished, even at its old age. Like I went back and was playing it recently. I played it the last few days because I was like, yo, am I really geeking right now? Is the game, like, maybe it's just nostalgia. Maybe I'm just thinking that this game feels better than Back 4 Blood. No, it is a more polished game for Back 4 Blood. So let me go and explain, and I'm going to show evidence of my thoughts as well. So first things first, like I said, the game is beautiful, but the effects are garbage. Like the graphics look nice. I like the whole thing where the blood covers your characters and everything when you shoot zombies or hordes of the ridden. That's what they call them on this game. When you shoot them and you get covered in their blood. But the problem is when that happens, you sometimes confuse your teammates for the ridden because they kind of look like them. It's almost the same color palette. So you get a lot of team friendly fire. Like I was getting friendly fire like crazy. I'm gonna do a later video of me and my nephew playing with a bunch of randoms, and like I got shot so many times from the randoms, and normally and my nephew, and normally I'll kill you if you do that on Left 4 Dead. But I was being nice. I didn't kill anybody. I was complaining, but I didn't kill anybody. But yeah, those I like that. The graphics, the lighting, all that looks amazing. Unreal, I think 4 engine. The problem though is the effects don't like they had the same attention to detail done with them. Like the fire was the biggest thing I noticed, with the Molotovs. Like it looks horrible. I don't know why it looks like that compared to Left 4 Dead's. Even though Left 4 Dead graphically doesn't look better, but the way it spreads and how high it gets looks more realistic compared to what they went with on Back 4 Blood. Like when you shoot the gas canisters or through Molotovs, it just does look weird. It looks like it draws some type of watery goo on the ground that's glows orange, and it's got some little fire ripples in it, and if anything touches it, it's the same animation around the zombies. Like I was like, yo, they didn't even try. It just looks horrible. I'm going to show an example on the screen. If you're looking, as you can see, there's a comparison. You see Back 4 Bloods, and then you see Left 4 Dead's. Like it's definitely a difference. Left 4 Dead 2 looks much better. Another issue is they don't use. I don't think they're using the Havoc engine. So the Havoc engine was one of the things they promoted for Left 4 Dead 2 back in the day, where zombies show damage when they get hit by whatever melee weapons, guns, doesn't matter. Like if you shoot one in the chest with a shotgun, like half of their chest might be missing, or you see a big hole in their chest where their rib cage might be broken. You can see their heart, lungs, liver. You shoot half of their body off, you can see their rib cage sticking out with like their liver on the side. You can shoot their intestines out. You can shoot half of their face off. You see pieces of their body bouncing across the ground. The physics were also better on Left 4 Dead as well. And I don't understand, like, this is the same developer. Did they not go back and play those games? Like, they could have at least created an engine just like the Havoc engine, or somehow, or I'm guessing that might be their engine, or maybe they could have just paid whoever they paid for it to get the engine. Because I don't think it's owned by Valve. Unless it is, they could just recreate it. But it just doesn't look as detailed when you're killing zombies. Like, you shoot a zombie on Back 4 Blood, their head might blow up, their arm might come off, or their legs might come off. I've seen one time where their body was chopped in half, but it just looks like it was something that was made to happen. It didn't look like it had any like it wasn't organic. It didn't seem like it just was realistically happening. It was just like something like there was a predetermined thing. Like it just, I don't understand. Like it just didn't look good. Another thing was the physics. Like I said, the physics are not great in this game. Zombies were like floating around, jittering around. You shoot them, they just flop on the ground like instantly, like kind of like Family Guy when they fall, like it just hit the ground instantly. They would fall like that. Pipe bombs, explosions, the zombies don't go flying in the air, they just kind of like fall back a little bit and then hit the ground. The physics just weren't there. I shot zombies in the water, they just floated above the water. Not floating in the water, like they were hovering above the water, like they didn't want to touch it. Like it was crazy. But on Left 4 Dead 2, you shoot zombies in the water, they float and bob up and down in the water because the water actually has physics. They get hit by pipe bombs, they go flying in the air if they're right above it. And then you shoot limbs off, like they go flying and they might even roll across the ground. Like the physics, which was the Source engine physics, were just much better than what they have on this current game. So I don't understand. Again, these are things that I just have problems with. Yeah, they might be nitpicks, but I have problems. The characters. I'm sorry, Turtle Rock, but these characters are not relatable. There's a few characters that remind me of some of the Left 4 Dead cast. Evangelo, let me name the characters first. You had Evangelo, you had Mom, you had, I think, Hawkins, I believe, or something like that. Holly, one of those two. Hoffman, and then you have Walker. I was playing as Walker. He's a black guy, so I'm definitely going to play as him. I played all the black guys in those games. I played as Lewis. I played as Coach. I loved both of them. They were both funny. They made funny little quips. They were hilarious. Walker does not make very funny quips. He is just like a military man. He is extremely serious. He just likes to kill the zombies, and he talks about his military training, helped him kill zombies, stuff like that. Evangelo and what's her name? Holly, I think it is. I might be saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. They made like Left 4 Dead quips. You know, my man was talking about him and his brothers in their PJs, I think playing video games or eating something. He remembered that. And Holly would say some weird things that were kind of funny, but the rest of them, they just weren't talking a lot compared to how Left 4 Dead. Like you would get some backstories from a lot of them on Left 4 Dead, and on this game, they don't seem to share it as much. I only heard a few of them that kind of give you a little backstory about their life, but not as much as what you had in Left 4 Dead. All right. The Ridden. All right. So the Ridden, I don't like them. I'm not going to lie. The special Ridden, I hate them compared to the Left 4 Dead Ridden. They're extremely hard. And I don't know if this was purposely done to make them extremely tough, but they are extremely tough. Unlike the Smoker, the Boomer, the Hunter, all those guys, like they take so many bullets to drop, and they are so difficult to kill, and they will do damage to you. The Tall Boys are the worst. There's different variants of these different special Riddens too, so they all don't do the same thing. I do find that cool, but they are extremely hard to kill. If you get two Tall Boys coming at you, your whole team probably is getting wiped if it's on Survivor. Like I think Survivor's hardest difficulty. You're probably getting wiped. It's nothing you can pretty much do. You're supposed to shoot them in their weak spots, but the problem with the tall boys is their weak spot is on their shoulder. So when they walk towards you, they turn that shoulder away from you. You can't even see it. You got to hope that they're just charging you and your teammates shoot at that weak spot and they can hit it. But when they get hit, they aggro to whoever's doing the most damage. So if you shoot them, they're going to turn around and go after the other person. It is hard, and they rush you. They're pretty quick. You run out of stamina very fast. You have to play those decks and make those decks make sense to survive, which is cool. I do like that. You have to build your deck or build your perks properly to help you in the game. If you don't, you will get decimated. So that's kind of a good thing, but also a bad thing. But I like the way the special infected work on Left 4 Dead. They're there to cause you problems. I literally just played a game of Left 4 Dead, and instead of the game being unruly hard because they make the special infected take so many bullets before you can kill them, they work together so well. Like, for instance, they just did a crazy combo on me, and I want you guys to take a look at this footage, what a jockey did to me in this round we were playing.
Jockey!
Did you see how they set me up? That is insane. That is how to make the game difficult without cheating the player. These guys, these Ridden that they have now, like the special Ridden, like they're just unbearably hard to kill, and that's how they, I guess, make the game harder when it shouldn't be that way. Like, I feel like Left 4 Dead did it the proper way, where the game was still fun, but they made the AI so smart that the AI knew how to target a character. If you were straggling along in the back while everybody else was forward, more than likely the special infected was going to target you. A smoker is going to grab you, or a hunter is going to pounce you, or a jockey is going to pull you further away, and they are going to destroy you. Like, this game, the special Ridden will just come out. They come out straight ahead. They don't come out and sneak on you just like the old ones. They literally just come out ahead of you. One time we were doing like an end game, and Horde was coming out, and I literally saw 3 tall boys come from a cave, and I was like, well, I know they're coming. Like, you literally see them come out sometimes. Like, it's not a surprise. You hear the noise, they're coming. There's no sound cues either. Like, you don't have those crazy like piano sound cues or horror music type sound cues to let you know that the special Ridden are coming. They don't do that. They'll just roar or something like that, and that's how you would know. But on Left 4 Dead, you will get either a roar or a noise, or you'll get like a sound cue from like a musical instrument. And it could be because they were going for a movie-like style with Left 4 Dead. This game is going, I guess, for a more serious take, but I like that about Left 4 Dead. What's the last thing I don't like? There's one last thing I didn't like about this game. And like I said, I'm hoping they fix this before release on October. Unfortunately, the game went gold. I really feel like they should hold off, but the game went gold. There's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just hoping for the best when it comes out. Hopefully they clear some of this stuff up, like make the physics better. The animations. Okay, so the animations are awful on Back 4 Blood compared to Left 4 Dead. This is, again, why the game does not feel like it has that AAA polish. Left 4 Dead, the zombies had so many death animations that look realistic. When you shoot them in certain shoulders, they will flinch back and forth. It looked and felt realistic. It felt like you were really impacting them. You didn't need the hit markers. Like, I really hate those hit markers. Like, I wish that was in the game. Like, they're unnecessary. They're not needed. It makes the game look like Call of Duty. That and the aiming down the sight makes it look like Call of Duty. But I digress. Left 4 Dead, the death animations felt so realistic. Like, I love the one animation where the zombies are rushing you and you shoot them and they start like slowly bobbing until they fall over dead. It reminds me of a scene from Dawn of the Dead when they were trying to let the guys come in that pulled up in the truck, and they were shooting at the zombies outside to kind of like help them get in. And one of the zombies with like a black Scully got up and started running. He got hit in the head and he started doing a slow run until he fell over. That's an animation in Left 4 Dead, and I love that. And there's so many different ones on how they fall. Like, there's some where they get hit in the face and they hold on to their face and then just fall over. Sorry if you couldn't hear that because I was like covering my hand a little bit, but all those were great. You don't get that in Back 4 Blood. Literally, the zombies just fall over and die, or ragdoll and die. I barely saw any like cool animations that looked like they were thinking. It's sad. Like, again, it does not feel like it has that polish. Lastly, because this video is getting long, though, I want to talk about the AI. The AI in this game is sad. It is not smart. Now, mind you, this was a Valve game in the past, and Valve has probably the smartest AI that I've ever seen in my life. Like, when I played Counter-Strike Condition Zero back in the day, like, I remember seeing the bots hide on top of boxes, hide behind boxes. Like, they played so smart, I thought they were real players, but they were just bots. The bots on Left 4 Dead, they would not let you die. If you get hurt and they have more health than you and they see you're struggling, they will come over and heal you. Which sometimes annoyed me sometimes, but they would make sure you were good. If you got downed, they will go out their way to make their way over to you and pick you up while the other ones play defense. That is smart AI. This game, Back 4 Blood, though, if you go down, the AI is not going to help you. If you are hurt, the AI is not going to heal you. They are going to just shoot, and they will stand right next to you while you are down, and they will just continue to shoot and will not pick you up. No matter, even if they're not fighting a zombie, they are not going to pick you up. They will follow you all day. A lot of times they're not even walking, they're just gliding around you, but they will follow you all day, but they will not pick you up. If you fall over the edge, you need to be pulled up. They are not going to pull you up. The AI is very dumb in Back 4 Blood. That is something that needs to be fixed before October, because good luck playing solo if they're at solo mode, because you are not getting picked up by your AI, and they're not going to heal you or help you out. So just keep that in mind. So hopefully, Turtle Rock, you guys fix that. So those are my gripes with the game. There is some fun that can be had. I'm not going to say the game is a horrible game. It's just compared to Left 4 Dead, an older game that came out in, I think, 2012. Was it 2012? It was either 2009, I think. 2009. Like, it's lacking. And it shouldn't be, man. Like, that was 12 years ago. Like, games have advanced. AI has advanced. The size of games have advanced. No reason this game made by the same people should feel worse, like a shell of its former self. Like, it just does not have the impact that Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 had, and it's sad. So I'm hoping that I don't know if they're gonna watch this video. I don't have the view count, but if you guys could pass this video around, share it with people on Instagram, Twitter, whatever. I don't care. Make it so it get views, get some traffic here, because I'm a channel that doesn't get too many views. I want these developers to see this video, like, and see, like, this needs to be changed. This needs to be changed about this game before it comes out. Because right now, this game is not looking good. It's looking like Evolve over again. Like, I don't think it's going to last. It's going to fail probably like Evolve. Like, they got to fix the stuff. Like I said, people still to this day play Left 4 Dead. It has a huge community, a huge modding community. Like, it gets love. But I don't think this game is going to have that same amount of love as its old predecessor did. So anyway, this is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan game, and also the Rebel YouTube Underground. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, if you enjoy and want to see more content. But this is your boy Tick, and I'll be gone. Bye. So the Rebel